Hello and welcome to my review on the 2021 6-foot Easter Bunny basket inflatable from Gemmy. This was an exclusive to Yard Inflatables, retailing for $69.95, and 3 years later, the same can still be said. Gemmy's modern base fan inflatables for Easter have been one knockout after the other, and here I don't think is any different. I purchased this the first year of release, so perhaps you caught it in my 2021 display. However, up until now, I'd yet to give it its own review. Features include 5C7 lights, along with a bright assortment of eggs, and of course our oversized basket. Some may not know, but we actually got this design prior to 2021. Going back to 2016, At Home sold a blue basket version, which present day has been turned into a 4.5-foot sheep fan, but we can at least remember those times. I personally don't have a preference between the pink and the blue, as I think one is as eye-catching and appropriate for Easter as the other, though I wouldn't mind seeing the blue base fan return, since this has now been on Yard Inflatables for 4 years straight. Both sides of the box are the same, and moving to the back we'll find the real-life comparison. Can't say I've seen an Easter basket bigger than this. And finally, we've got the 2021 Gemmy Industries core below. That's going to do it for the box, so let's take it out and head to the yard. Equipped with the YF60, no need for a stronger fan due to how small this is. The only downside is anything with the YF60 automatically inflates weaker, which we'll see later in the review. Fortunately, this design is super stable, so I've staked the legs of the fan and nothing more. There are tether attachments on the side, however, right below the brim of the basket. It's important to note there aren't any ground tether attachments, though if Gemmy's going to choose not to put them on an inflatable, I'd want it to be this size, not a borderline colossal like last video. It didn't require much effort, but I'd say our bunny is ready to go, so we'll plug it in and continue on. Taking 15 seconds to inflate, the part that receives the least amount of airflow would be the basket's handle, which is just a few inches wide and is actually about 8 feet going all the way around. No surprise, but I thought I'd discuss it early. Gemmy was quite clever, as they used the bunny's ears not solely to attach to the handle so it doesn't fold back in the wind, but also as another point to get some air coming through. It was either going to be the ears or the hands, and the ears work better being larger. Because the hands aren't sewn to the basket at all, it's common for the handle to move in front, which I don't think looks as good. Simple fix is grabbing a safety pin, or if you know how to sew, you could obviously do that. I just poke the pin where it can stay concealed and change it out each season to prevent rusting. Once those modifications are out of the way, I'd say you have an excellent inflatable on your hands. Very few things about it could be improved, and I'd say it's the best manageable size for an outdoor Easter decoration. If you want wow, then of course the 12.5-foot bunny or the 15-foot one from Heimker Schlimmer is the way to go, but if you're one who wants to decorate for Easter on a simpler scale, this accomplishes that perfectly. As anyone knows, the bigger the inflatable, the more headaches are going to be involved, and not to say this is immune from doing that. However, it kind of is because of its ability to be displayed on a porch, close to the front of the house, or somewhere just not any inflatable could go. What's nice is there's another currently available Easter base fan from Gemmy that also isn't overwhelming, like the 12.5-footer. The Chicks in the Egg Boat is a great complement to the basket, as I have paired them together before, and for everything I said about this, I'd say the same for it. The overall color scheme is exactly what it should be, although I didn't realize from the box or the stock image, the inside of the basket is green to mimic the grass paper we all know from our childhood. A really nice touch most onlookers probably won't see, but is appreciated. Switching gears to our design details, they managed to pack a lot into a rather small area, starting with all 4 different colored eggs in the basket. I'm annoyed each have a light inside except for the purple, but YF60 don't have more than 5 lights, and due to the distribution of them, we're seeing the cost of that here. Not a whole lot to say in regards to the back, other than what you see is what you get. You do have the single zipper located at the bottom next to the fan. Kind of have to do some digging underneath the fabric to get to it, but there it is right there. Well, at the time of recording this video, Yard Inflatables has since sold out of our 6-foot bunny, so we'll see if they receive any more shipments. Hopefully they do. Good news is they still have plenty of the Chick couple, which is just as solid of a design, for nearly the same price. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this review. Have a happy Easter, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.